Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome to this buddy stream. Nice to see you all here. As we got two matches tonight. And man, those should be some interesting matches. Both of them are best of fives, and both of them, while they're in different leagues, one's in Blackline, one's in Skyward series, they both have the exact same thing on the minds of these players, the playoffs. The Blackline Championship Series here, we're in the Grand Circuit Qualifiers, we're in round 4, the lower round 4. So you have to win here if you're one of these teams, if you want a chance at making to the main event. Whereas on the other side for Skyward Series, the Nobu Specials currently hunting for a spot in the final event, a spot in the qualifiers. Oh, there is Strikes Chaos, Scarlet trying to stop them, but all we care about right now is that first series, Silly Geese Club or Esports. Again, this is the qualifiers. Both these teams in lower round 4, they're currently 1 and 2. And in Swiss stage, you can't lose 3 times or else you're out of the tournament. For both of these teams, a win kind of seen as a necessity for them. In fact, it is a necessity if you want to stay in the tournament, that is. As again, now we take a look at both of these teams and what they got bringing to us here. Again, it should be a matchup of epic proportions, as that's the wrong one. That is the second series. This is the first series. Here we go. That's the wrong series that I just pulled up. Whoops. Well, now that we're back on track, we're back on schedule. There we go. Again, that series. That's the one you want to look at. Geese Club versus Aura in Blackline. As I should probably mention the team that they've played. They played some pretty tough opponents so far. Silly Geese Club using the first 2 rounds, 1 to Draco, 1 to Goon Squad, and they just came off of a Game 5 victory against Critical Reform Gaming. For Aura, they came from a bit of a better position. They lost to Red Crown, but then they beat Team Sin, but then they lost in Game 5 to Sloth Mafia. Had they won that series, had they scored enough goals to take that 5th game, they'd be in the high round right now, and they wouldn't have to worry about playing to keep themselves alive, but they're down here. They have to play Silly Geese Club if they want a chance in round 5. As these teams have info. If I know anything about Blackline, they always take a while to get themselves in. So it's gonna take us a little while to get everybody filed in here. But while it's happening, a prediction poll will be made and sent out. You got 5 minutes to choose who you think will win. Do you think it'll be Silly Geese Club, or do you think it'll be Aura? Generally, things are looking more in Aura's favor. They are considered the higher ranked team in this matchup at the very least. I believe Aura is in the Premier series of Blackline season 11. Yes, they are. They're currently there as well, and they're competing with the likes of some teams such as Cat, such as Yukon, such as Wash Champs, such as NVS, such as 14 Kings, but Silly Geese Club currently dominating right now in the... Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, I'm coughing. They're currently dominating right now in the Contender Series. They record the same as Radiance Era and Striker Abstract. They've had numerous wins there. So while I think it is kind of in favor right now, the predictions at least in Aura, if you had to bet on someone, Silly Geese Club is not a bad team to bet, though. This could be an upset. If we see Silly Geese Club come out and play their gameplay. As for Aura, again, they're going to try to play theirs. They're going to try to do what they know. We haven't seen Aura on the stream ever since many weeks ago, back in stage 1 of the qualifiers. When them... Oh, what team did they play? I think they might have played Circuitry Blue. I could be wrong. But I remember that series, they swept their opponents. One of the first matches we had here in Blackline. As I take a look. No, it was them against Inferno. They played Inferno Esports on the stream. Yeah, they won that series in a sweep. As now, again, we're just letting these teams get themselves ready, get themselves in the lobby here. They have a good amount of time to do so. As my goodness, this could be a really good series, honestly. Although again, if I was a little bit worried, I would be a little worried for Silly Geese Club here. So far, this has not been a very good stage 2 for them. They are one of the teams that's not expected to make it out of this stage. They're going to need to make some pretty crazy comebacks if they want to see those chances come through for them. As for Aura, they're kind of that middle ground team. They're a team that definitely can push into that top group, that top 16, or really top 8 in this group. But they're going to have to prove it here against some pretty strong opponents that have been auto-qualified ahead of them. As again, the info has been sent to both these teams, so they can join at any point. We'll probably be joining somewhere around now. As again, this should be a good series. Really, it should be. This series should have a lot of fun things in them. If again a Silly Geese Club come out and play their gameplay, they could potentially shut down Aura. Aura has not been having a great time in season 11 right now. Although Silly Geese Club have been doing super well in theirs, so he seems closer than you might think they are. Well, again, that doesn't discredit Aura in any way. Aura still a highly respected team here in Blackline. A team that very well could make it into the final stage of the competition. Right now, we're still in the qualifiers. These teams have to play this best of 5. And it's Swiss style, so we're in the lower round, in round 4. Loser of this is out. So, you just, add a little bit of extra pressure onto that. As I should state, Deluxe Drew is live on his own stream at Deluxe Drew on Twitch. And I'm sure he'll be streaming the content. I remember joining one of his streams before. It was not. It was for Blackline. It's a pretty good stream. You guys should definitely check him out. As with the stream live, that means he's probably about ready to join in, and that means we'll be about ready to start the series. As I'm seeing a good amount of predictions coming in from both these teams. So, there are points online for both these teams. So someone's going to be winning points. Someone's going to be losing them. As let's go in game. Why not? Been on that head-to-head screen for too long. Reminder, after this series, we have another series. It will be the Nobu Specials, who have been having a pretty strong season against Strokes of Chaos Scarlet, who are trying to play upset and take away playoff privileges from No Boost. But again, we'll see that series in about an hour from now. As we wait for both teams to get ready. As so far, we've seen 2/3 of the Silly Geese Club team in the lobby. They might have a glitch here. Let's see. They might have a glitch, because there are glitches and such. Oh no, it says only 1. Oh no. Silly Geese Club here. Now only have 1 player left in the lobby. As we do wait for Aura to join. They're just falling a slight bit late. Not an issue. Aura is here, so we'll be seeing them join the lobby any moment. They have time to do so. In fact, they actually have 15 minutes if they need it, but I expect that they're going to be joining as soon as possible. Again, if you guys don't know me, I'm SportyFC. It's nice to see you all. As there is Aura, Deluxe Drew, Gag, and Geradace. You'll see when the rest of the Silly Geese Club team joins. There's Aha. And I believe what we saw was... I could be wrong, but I believe we have Delve. Yeah, I was going to say Delve. Usually the one that found out this team. Well, everybody's in. This game sound looking pretty good as well, so... I think we'll just continue with this. If you haven't been to the Blackline Championship Series, you're really missing out. Because this series has a lot on the line. Both these teams on the verge of potential elimination. It is going to be Silly Geese Club, who are trying to make a massive Cinderella run into the main event, and or a team that many consider a team that can actually make it in. But both of them now, lower round 4 in the Swiss stage. Only 1 loss away from going out of the competition, and One of them's going to have to exit it here. Both these teams are going to fight to see exactly which team will be drawing the short end of the stick in Stage 2. It's Silly Geese Club representing the blue side. Aura on the orange, and Aura right now on offense. Silly Geese Club will have to play extremely strong defense if they want to stop Aura. Because Aura as a team is going to try to outplay them in any play possible, as Geodes off the crossbar will score the first goal of the series. As Aura, that's what they're good at. They can overwhelm you here. And for Silly Geese Club, it's kind of pressure that they don't see often, especially not in the Contender Series. You're gonna have to make do with what they have, and it's going to be really difficult for them because Aura, a very strong opponent indeed. As now Aura, once again, upfield, Deluxedrew will put this one towards the blue net. Delve can clear it away. Once again, Aura now on the ball. Geg to shoot, Arm, waste in net. Silly Geese Club need to find a way out. Aura just blocking all the exits. Delve. Not past Deluxedrew. As Aha hits it up high. Jared Ace a little too slow, that one for Aura, and chance here for Silly Geese Club, but that shot's wide. Arm to follow, saved away by Geg. Silly Geese Club with an opportunity there that might do well for them if they can get a couple more like that. As Jared Ace finds some open space in the midfield, looking to go down and try to harass some of the players on the Silly Geese Club side. Deluxedrew doesn't read this, and Delve now with the dribble, with the flick, and that one gets past Arm to goal! And Silly Geese Club with a great response. They haven't gotten a lot of offense this game, but when they do get it, they make sure to utilize it. Delve looks for his captain to fire that one into the back of the orange net. Just like that, Arm equalizes in favor of Silly Geese Club. Another pass, Jared Ace misses this one. Still chances coming for Aura, and they continue to utilize it. Geg. This one will bounce its way down. Jared Ace is there. Jared Ace saved away by Delve. The post has a little something to do with it. And now Silly Geese Club. Oh, back the other way. Saved by Deluxedrew. Geg up quickly. And now Silly Geese Club have to move back. Arm first to challenge. And boy, this pace here seemed to pick itself up. Getting faster and faster with every single touch made. Arm. Ups it high. Silly Geese Club looking to follow again. It's Arm. And generally when it comes to Silly Geese Club, when you want to talk about a team leader, there's nothing more like a team leader than a captain. And Arm definitely can do that for this team. If his team needs a goal, he's generally the one that scores. Well, in this kind of series, they're going to need a lot of goals to beat Aura. As Arm takes this one up the sidewall. Not really competitive with Aura, but Aura here going to move on to offense. Geg waits on to this one. He's not going to challenge until he has to. As now, an extra touch, and you can see he freezes the Silly Geese Club defense. This one towards the back while Arm gets a touch away, but two commit for Silly Geese Club. Geg, dunked by Arm. And Arm trying to get the ball out, but Silly Geese Club having to play more defense than what they're used to. Deluxedrew. Pass two, there's one left to beat, and he gets past them all! Deluxedrew 1v3, and sometimes the play just works itself out. Deluxedrew brings this one downfield, and Silly Geese Club couldn't put their challenges in fast enough to beat him. Or just like that now, take the lead. Arm. Gonna respond here for Silly Geese Club off the sidewall. Arm with another Arm with a bump on Deluxedrew. Geg's on the line to save it. Aura got a bit scared there. You could tell that bump play definitely worried them, but the ball doesn't find its way into their nets. Instead, Geg was able to stop it. The Silly Geese Club trying to get a bit aggressive here, trying to get a bit chippy with this Aura team, but so far they're down by a goal. They need to find one back. They need to find a response. Aha. Hopping this one front. Geg, though, looking across for Deluxedrew. Aura gonna string some passing plays. Jared Ace. A win for the Silly Geese Club, but only momentarily. Once again, they're sitting pretty far back. A triple in the same place, but Delve able to dribble. Jerde still on top. Aura not letting go. It's a vice grip on this blue half for them. As they continue to win challenge after challenge after challenge. Jerde down to the Lux Drew. Win from Arm though, and Aha now upfield. Aha! Use that back wall, trying to pinch in front, but Gag read that one. The Geese Club have to search again. Delve. Aha, back down to Delve. The pass was too slow. Arm up for this one very quickly. Drop down shots. To commit from Aura. Enough to keep the ball away and actually pinch it is out of danger, but Aha, upfield, doesn't get the double tap. That bounce was absolutely wicked. And you can see Silly Geese Club trying to get one more shot, one more play, but Aura, they'll shut that down. Aura will be looking at game one. They'll take game one as well. In this series, it's a best of 5 for anyone wondering. Aura moving themselves, starting off as a stronger foe here to Silly Geese Club. Overall, again, like most people I think would expect Aura to win this, but the Geese Club putting up one heck of a fight in that first game. The problem is, fights don't really matter. You gotta take these games in the end, and Silly Geese Club, game 1 will not go their way. Game 2 about ready to approach. As it is Aura now in the lead in the series. We'll see if it maybe changes some things up. Silly Geese Club is ready. Aura is taking their time though. They want to use up this entire minute. Maybe they want to design something new. Maybe they don't like this win so much. It was close. And they did have so much offense. Ultimately, Silly Geese Club found ways to stop it. If Aura wants to get more success upfield, we need to change a few things up here. Going into game 2. A quick game 1, a 2-1 victory for Aura. They're looking to see if they can double that in game 2. Maybe take more of a lead. Maybe take more command over this series. And Silly Geese Club, a little engine that could, potentially. As again, this run for Silly Geese Club has been absolutely spectacular. No one expected this team to make it this far. No one expected them to compete like this against every team they play against. But now in stage 2, things looking a little more dire for them. Silly Geese Club, the team that comes down from the Contender Series. You don't expect Contender Series teams to make it this far into stage 2. But my goodness, they have been wrecking it down there, and they've been putting up a very strong showing here. And unfortunately for them, Aura trying to end their run. Jerde. And a launching pass in front for Gag, but Arm wins the challenge. Silly Geese Club can move upfield. Arm. Light touch, it's a fake, it's a shot from Delve, but Arm is in the way. Silly Geese Club had a really good opportunity there, especially from Arm, to dribble it out like that. Not actually go for the shot when he doesn't have to, but he stopped his own teammate shot as well. Gag now with a dribble with the fake, and Aha reads it, but Deluxe drew the shoot. Arm with the pre-jump. It's Delve. To Aha, but a miss. And so the Geese Club once again have to reset here. As it's Aura trying to put their pressure on, put their gameplay on, put their pace on this series. The Geese Club still have a good amount of say in this one. And ultimately Aura, you can just see the control that they have. They don't always have the better chances, but they usually have really, really good possession of the ball. So the Geese Club, you can tell that they're struggling to keep up. Deluxe Drew, one-on-one with Delve, will get through him, but not on net. Arm on the scene. He's going to beat Jerde to this, and we'll look down for Aha. Aha couldn't get the second touch. Deluxe Drew with a launching clear to Gag. Gag towards the net. Arm reads this one, but the second shot does not come in time. Silly Geese Club continue to survive on defense, but can they bring it upfield? Ara have had a strong say on what gets through them. And so far for Silly Geese Club, that has been nothing. Game 2. I don't even know if they have they do have at least one shot. In fact, they only have one shot. My goodness, that is offense from Aura. Aura now on offense, off the post. Light touch away from Aha. Demoed as well as a result. Aura here, causing some chaos. Silly Geese Club trying to push out, but that's running them thin. The demos from Aura aren't making this any easier for them. As Gag doesn't read this one. Silly Geese Club again continue to stand on defense, but for how long? There's no shot there from Jared Ace. Arm looking for a flick. He gets past it. Gag, the last to beat. Gag doesn't read the shot here, but that one was off target, and there's no follow through. But Delve now. Jared Ace stands his ground. Even trying to get a flip reset. A flick over Arm. Out, but can't get their goal. Are here trying to get a bit creative with their offensive plays. Unfortunately for them, the Geese Club continue to shut that down. Gag. Infield to Deluxe Drew, but Deluxe Drew doesn't read it. Delve now. With a dribble. With a 50-50. Arm will be first onto this one. But he took the boost instead. Aura has life, but Arm again, another great challenge. It's like Geese Club. As time goes on, they're getting more and more opportunities. That shot off the crossbar. Follow through from Arm! And they score it! Doesn't take many opportunities for Silly Geese Club to get the one they need. As Arm in here, striking on net. Aura have so many shots. They have 8. Silly Geese Club, before that floor, he only had 1 or 2. And yet it's Silly Geese Club to score. Aura needs to find a response, and they will. Right off the kickoff, it's for Gag. And Aura, that's the perfect response to getting scored on. You put one right back off the kickoff. And Silly Geese Club tried to play aggressively there, looked for a second goal. But it just didn't follow through. Haha. A light touch out, but Jared Ace is there looking to dribble. Arm wins the challenge. Arm again. Last game it came down to a 2-1 scoreline that favored Aura. You could be seeing a repeat of that here in this game. Or does Silly Geese Club find the go-ahead goal instead? Few players commit for Silly Geese. Looks to clear, but Arm responds back. That net's left wide open. Aura left their nets uncontested. As Deluxe Drew gets a massive touch out, but it didn't go anywhere really. And Aura themselves double committed on their own goal line. They get that touch. Huge error here on the Aura side. And that allows the Geese Club to have a lead once again. Gag. A shot upfield. Deluxe Drew aiming, shooting, firing. Arm stops it. Gag. 2 touches. Maybe looking for a third on Aha. Deluxe Drew. This one strong pass in front. But Jared Ace was bumped away. And Arm will have no issue getting that ball out of his half. As Silly Geese Club continue to press. Final seconds. Do Aura have anything left for themselves in game 2? Deluxe Drew. Down to Gaggy, 50-50, still up, bouncing down, net is left open, but it bounces! Silly Geese Club saved by the clock. And game 2 will be theirs, if only by a split second. My goodness. Gotta talk about that one. At the last second, Aura could have scored there. But it was not to be. The offense of Aura has not seen its grand success so far this series. 2 goals last game, 1 this game. Not the offense you expect out of a team like Aura, especially with this much control. The shooting of theirs just hasn't been ones that can penetrate Silly Geese Club. Silly Geese Club, credit to them, have had some incredible defense. And that defense will be the main factor, I think, for them getting them this win in game 2. Every game they have, every win they have, maybe even more unlikely than the last. They've now taken a game off Aura. And Aura Esports reclaim that throne that they had in game 1, because right now it's looking a bit weak for Aura. They look a bit sluggish. Again, that offense of theirs just isn't fooling the Silly Geese Club. Continue to throw plays on net, but those plays continue to get thwarted. Is now on offense here. For Silly Geese Club, they'll get that one off the crossbar. Delph almost scores a highlight reel goal. Or now brings it upfield. Aha. But beaten by Deluxe Drill. Jared Ace going for a doink himself. Up to Gag. But that bounce off the ceiling completely removes him. Arm. Ceiling. Arm quickly to this one. That's off target. He'll still take the boost anyways. So the Geese Club move upfield. Aha. Had a free shot there, but he didn't notice it. And so the Geese Club again. Showing that they have that offense. It's not a lot. But what they have, they make use of it. By shooting and scoring a lot of really well-placed goals. They don't just shoot. They don't just give away possession. No, they make these plays. But the thing is, as long as those plays are in a low quantity, Aura will always have that slight advantage on offense. Delve. This is the boost. He still has a dribble out. But Jared Ace has the confidence to challenge their arm. Reads this. Was looking to Delve, but Delve couldn't get that shot. As he will chase down the Lux Drill. He'll move him from the play. Aha. Can't beat Jared Ace. Arm. 50'd as well. Delve will fire this one downfield. And Silly Geese Club. The first time I think we've seen them have sustained pressure on offense, where they're not just going in, taking maybe one chance, and then having Aura counter them. No. It's Silly Geese Club actually being the aggressors as Arm from midfield. Catch Aura rushing upfield. As the Lux Drew's 50-50 does not go to the ways that Gag and Jared Ace wanted it. They both had been stuck on the defense for such a long amount of time. They wanted to push up. And now Silly Geese Club with a 1-goal lead. Jared Ace. Downfield, beaten by Arm. Gag. The Deluxe Drew, second shot. Doesn't really make anything of it. And again, Aura, this offense of theirs feels slow. It feels like they just don't know how to beat Silly Geese Club right now. As Arm stops moving, this is going to be a little bit scary for Silly Geese Club. Aha, though, with a massive save and a clear out as well. Arm's now rejoined. Also had a controller disconnect at the worst possible moments. Lucky for his team, lucky for him, his team holds on. As Lux drew out the shot. Aha! Brave Lips on that one. He gets the clear as well. And that's what I mean by Silly Geese Club. You can never count them out on defense. No matter what weird situation they're in, they always have something that can stop Aura on any chance they have. I don't get this from Silly Geese Club. It's absolutely incredible how strong they are at playing defense. There's now Deluxe Drew with a dribble, with a one-on-one. Back over Aha. Arm gets the save, and Aha, you wasted enough time to let his teammate come back and get it. Silly Geese Club here, playing defense. They're a little bit worried. That shot was off target. That was a real good chance for Aura. Again, for them, it's tough to find goals. They do see a follow coming in from Victory. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Spodia Stream. As we're watching Aura play Silly Geese Club here in the Grand Series. Loser of this is out of the tournament. Gag with an open net. Aura will finally put one in the back of the net. They've been asking so many times if they're gonna get a goal. And they make one for themselves off of a demo play in the corner. My goodness, it took them a lot of effort. Silly Geese Club. That sustained offense I had at the start of this series, well, it isn't really there anymore, as Aura continuing to do what Aura usually has done in these games, and that is control. Control only is one part of this equation. You need to have good offense, good shooting the boot. And for Aura, those chances have not been very strong. So the Geese Club, they've utilized them extremely well. That's why these games are so close, even with Aura having the vast majority of the time on the ball. As this intro pass stopped away by Delve. Aha. We'll launch this downfield. Silly Geese Club trying to enact some dump and chase gameplay. As now Arm gonna go up. Oh, up two! And that could have been a high flying play. Silly Geese Club decided to go in for something a little bit fancy, a little bit high octane-esque. Now, generally in those plays you don't see them go in, but the odd chances they do, they're pretty spectacular. As Silly Geese Club leave their net open. They're so fortunate that doesn't become a goal, but now it does. As for Silly Geese Club, a huge break in rotation. And Delve caught on the same player to the field, and then they bump into each other. Delve couldn't slow down his car. You must have forgotten the slowdown button there, the brake button. And Aura with a very easy shot to take a lead here in game 3. Aha. Pinch play, but Gag holds arm. And delves up this one pretty quickly. In fact, he's looking for arm. As Deluxe Drew gets this one away to Jared Ace, and what a brilliant player from Aura. Completely planned, completely scripted. As Deluxe Drew and Jared Ace both see each other down the field. A brilliant play from both players to get themselves a third goal and a much bigger lead than they've had before. So the Geese Club now need to find 2 goals in these final few seconds. Again, or else they're risking that tournament life on one more game. Gag. And Jared Ace doesn't shoot this one, instead looking to pass outward, but Aura caught off guard, arm. A chase down Deluxe Drew, and Deluxe Drew doesn't make a good touch. It's arm to capitalize it. A mistake here allows the Geese Club some time. 12 seconds. Is that enough that they need to tie it up? We saw Aura almost do it last game. At 0 seconds, the ball hit the ground right in front of the Silly Geese Club net. Do we see Silly Geese Club do the same thing? Oh my! Now we just saw a double fake. I gotta respect that from both teams. As sadly, that will not favor Silly Geese Club. They needed that fake to go their way. Still though, chance upfield. Drop down from Deluxe Drew, and that will end the game. Now have match point. Anyways, game 4. Coming up very, very soon. There we go. I forgot about maybe getting the game 4 map up, but yeah, after that silence there from Corzo, we're now about ready to get ourselves to game 4. Or only one game away now from winning this series and going to round 5, having their one and only chance to make it into the main event. Well, here we are at Utopia Coliseum Dusk. Many series have ended here. Will this one follow suit? Aha. So the Geese Club right now need to do that offense. They need to make some strong plays. They need to really show up here against Aura, but Aura brings it downfield, and Aha can't get back in time. Deluxe Drew catches Silly Geese Club as they push a little more aggressively than they needed to. Really, I think for Delve, he didn't expect Deluxe Drew to go up that fast. Speed is what wins there and what kills Silly Geese Club at the start of this game. Is now Silly Geese Club down. Generally, this doesn't look good for them when they're down early in a game. But they can still find ways to answer back. Gag bumped by Aha. Arm up quickly. We'll put this one back towards Delve. Cleared away. Delve off the corner in front for Aha. Free shot! And a goal here. Silly Geese Club. As soon as you saw Aha jump for that, you knew it was going only one place, and that place was the back of the net. As no one on Aura was willing to jump for that. No one was had the ability to jump for it. Everybody was either stuck on the wall or below the ball, and they really couldn't get a challenge on it in time. Aha will put one back for Silly Geese Club. But Aura now off the kickoff. Gag, flip reset, doesn't get it. Upfield, arm. We'll launch this. Gag has to be careful. There's an Aha on top of him. He's now going for a ground pinch past Delve. Aha, last one back. Deluxe Drew up. Arm doesn't like this look, and there's a very specific reason why. Because Deluxe Drew will score those every day of the week. Aha, went for the flick play, but he didn't get it. Instead, he lobs up a beauty that Deluxe Drew knew where to place. He knew where to put his car on that ball, and he knew where to score. Or finding a way back here. A 2-1 lead now. And once again, the questions asked of the Silly Geese Club. Do they come back? Can they come back? And how, if they can? Aha. Can't beat Deluxe Delve. Looking for a 50-50 here on Gag. Jared Ace. Arm wins that challenge. Or Silly Geese Club. A chance to break past Aura. Gag. Doesn't beat the back wall. But Deluxe Drew does. He'll help his teammate out a little bit. As now Silly Geese Club, once again, Arm up so quickly. But he misses that. That was a real good opportunity for him. There was no one challenging him for the ball. Silly Geese Club now have to go back. They have to reset, and they have to look for something else here. Arm. Little touch over. Can't get a dunk on Deluxe Drew, but it forces out an easy play for Silly Geese Club to move upfield with. Gag. Solo play. And he dribbles that past Arm. Aha. Straight up. But Delve was going for the dunk on Jared Ace, but Jared Ace decides just not to go for the ball instead. The Geese Club, you can tell, they are a little bit slower to some of these plays than Aura. And it's not by much, but it's enough that it's noticeable. It's enough that Aura know that they can utilize it very, very often. As another challenge win from Jared Ace. A dunk on Arm 2. So the Geese Club breaks out. Arm. Double tap potential. He'll put it in front. Jared Ace with a demo, though. And that removes that second option. Ah, towards net. He'll put that in somehow. My goodness. Ah. Had to shoot that one perfectly. And somehow, someway, he finds it. As Jared Ace, it's just barely out of reach. We're out of halfway through Game 4. And Silly Geese Club might give Aura Esports a run for their money. Potential pass in front, or reads, but Arm there. Silly Geese Club once again pushing upfield. Deluxe Drew. Clear out. And I will just dunk him there. With no respect for the loss on that play. Just goes all in on Deluxe Drew, and you get it. And guess what? It works. Deluxe Drew couldn't hold it. And he didn't know Aura was that quick up to it. And if he did, definitely was a little bit nervous, knowing that he didn't have full control of the ball, knowing that he couldn't position himself, posture himself at that 50-50. So the Geese Club have a lead. Astonishing scenes here as Aura now is the one having the fight back. Deluxe Drew. 50-50 with Aha. Aha still trying to chase this down, but Jared Ace looking upfield, but instead it'll have to be Gag to do it. Arm cuts it off, but towards the blue net. Aha has to be careful. Deluxe Drew. Off the back wall. Aura not challenging up aggressively. And Silly Geese Club now trying to win these plays. Gag will get a save, but he'll lose his boost in the process. He has none. He's running on fumes. Actually, never mind. He has like 19. That'll be enough to get that pop outward. Aura waits for Delve's clear. Jared Ace. Cannot follow by his own touch. Arm to shoot. And that one goes over Gag and in the orange net. So the Geese Club here pushing the issue against Aura. They want to see Game 5. And honestly, they're very close to getting to it. Just over a minute remaining. And Aura right now, a team that has to find a way back. Deluxe Drew off a kickoff. That'll be one goal for them. But Aura still down by another. But this is a good way to start the momentum going in your way. Just take it. Take the chance you get. You don't ask how they come, because not all goals are pretty. Not all goals are made equal. You just take them and you run with them. Especially for Aura in the situation they're in. You gotta get goals and you gotta get them soon. Gag. Double tap down for Deluxe Drew to bring it up. Look for the flip reset. Trying to get past Delve. He does! Deluxe Drew! He scored all 4 goals so far. And he has another with a flip reset. With the backwards touch as well. Deluxe Drew does it all himself, and Silly Geese Club none the wiser on that play. What a magician type of play there. Deluxe Drew pulls that one out of his hat of tricks. Silly Geese Club stunned right now. Gag. Upfield. Deluxe Drew waiting on it, but Delve upfield. Arm is waiting. He won't go for it, and that's a goal back for Silly Geese Club. And once again, they restate their intentions. Azora here, too confident. Gerdes was expecting Arm to hit the touch, but Arm instead decided not to, and he knew that Gerdes was the only player that could stop it. Or now, in a very similar position as they just were. Deluxe Drew. And the reliance on him right now for Aura. He's been doing so well, but it's Gerdes to score. What about Deluxe Drew's impact? He's got an assist here as well. As Gerdes finds that one in the bottom left corner. The only place he could have shot that one to go in. This game has been flipped on its head. Back and forth. No team truly winning this one just yet. Gag. Aura on a push-up field, but they also need to be careful with how far they push up. Silly Geese Club have caught them on overcommits. Gerdes. Outfield with another touch. Gag. On top. Delve to win the challenge, though. And Delve to look for a clear to Aha. But Aha misses the ball entirely. Final seconds. It's Silly Geese Club upfield right now against Aura. But Aura can answer back. Last second, Deluxe Drew. Arm saves it off his crossbar. Silly Geese Club send us to overtime. How long will this one last? Aha. Second touch doesn't beat past Gerdes. Arm up. Aha is there. Aha can't put it on. Arm. Backboard touch for Delve. That one's crossbar and out. The Geese Club right now trying to play with speed, trying to outpace Aura. They know that that's what Aura has been enjoying so far this series. And if you're able to outpace Aura, well, that'll cut down a lot of what Aura wants on offense. Arm. Double tap. Awkward play. Two players commit for Aura here. They need to be careful as Aha with the shot. Gig steps in front of that. Delve now. Yes! Where here comes Aha! And there we go! We go to game 5, ladies and gentlemen. So the Geese Club continue to press, continue to force the issue, and one trickled right on through for them. An 11-goal game 4. So the Geese Club will score 6, enough to win the game. My goodness. Silly Geese Club. I mentioned how little offense they had. 4 goals for Aha, 2 assists from him. Deluxe Drew was on his own tear. 4 goals, 1 assist. But ultimately in overtime, a winning goal came through for Silly Geese Club. We have a 5th game here. 1 more to decide the series, and both teams, they've been here before. They were here last week in their week 3 matches. Well, now, they gotta go there all over again. The Geese Club, or do they take some time? It looks like they will. Just to relax a little bit. Just to try to reset. Or they're more willing to go into this game. For the Geese Club, they have a chance now to win the series, to take one past Aura, and to continue their miraculous run right now. They gotta continue pushing. They gotta continue pressing on Aura. Aura has holes on their defensive side, and Silly Geese Club are trying to outpace them now. Champions Field, here we come. Gag brings it upfield. Gerdes option in front, but Delve wins the challenge. Deluxe Drew for Aura for a chance, but Arm downfield shot. Gerdes is there. Gag launches this. The backfield. Silly Geese Club has to scramble their way back. There's now Aura. That's going to become a shot, but Delve with the save there. Arm doesn't lose the Gag. Over to Aha. Aha wanted to put a pot shot on, but that will not test Aura. Gerdes. Pinch clear Aura right now, trying to find the strongest touches they possibly can out of the defensive half. A change-up coming in this final game. A game that they crucially have to win. Delve. Aha. Aha up high. Aha still on it. Aha over one. Incoming his arm. Can't beat Deluxe Drew to it. But Aura, once again, has to respect Silly Geese Club here. Gag. Open space downfield. Jared waiting. As Gag wanted to let him have it, but it's Silly Geese Club downfield. 2 demos from Arm. Incoming Delve. Arm chasing after Gag. It's off the back wall. Free shot not coming from Silly Geese Club. Aha to collect. Aha. Gonna make some play for Silly Geese Club. Almost gets a double tap and in. Jared downfield. Up for it. It's a double commit from Silly Geese Club. Need to respond quickly because on it is Jared Ace, and he puts in the tight angle. Aura scores first once again in these games, and Silly Geese Club just couldn't do anything about it as Jared Ace fits that tight angle. It was only made tougher by the fact that the lower option was covered by Silly Geese Club. He had to shoot high. He had to shoot near that crossbar. Off kickoff though. It's won by Silly Geese Club. Delve brings it up. Deluxe Drew to clear. Arm. Light touch, but only there for Gag. Gag. Win from Aha. As the teams continue to fight, the teams continue to try to look for these shots. Aura gonna play close quarters here with Silly Geese Club, especially on that back wall. Couple chances where they're trying to get those close angle shots. This one drops down. Arm wins it though. Deluxe Drew has to get back. He'll pre-flip this one away. Necessary for our Aura, but now Silly Geese Club on offense. Double tap, not in. Deluxe Drew to clear. Arm, though, retaliates. Silly Geese Club gonna make some plays, but Aura waiting there every single moment. It's Delve trying to get through all of them. Aha. Doesn't beat Gag. Arm. Silly Geese Club right now. We're wrestling in this corner, but they're not getting any shots from it. As Aura continues to put one challenge after another. Rotate in. That's how you play your defense if you're Aura. Clean. You don't try anything fancy. Now Silly Geese Club brings it upfield. Again, a response from Aura. Quick one too. Jared Ace in front. Shot from Gag, and that will become a second goal for Aura. With just 2 minutes remaining. Aura gonna take the series here, trying to continue their life. Both these teams, it's their season, not their season, their run rests in the balance in Champions Field. Jared Ace, another challenge win, and that'll be another goal for Aura. Aura Esports now make it 3-0. As for Silly Geese Club, they need to change something up. They need to make a whole 180 on this game. Because right now, it is not looking pretty for them. As Aura brings it upfield. Gag misses this one. Jared Ace to shoot. Aha. Still Aha, but now in front for Aura. Arm. Again, Aha, the recipients of this pass, but Aura waits back. They receive it. And they'll put it back up in the blue paint. A miss from Gag. Arm. Still can't get a chance here for Silly Geese Club. Those shots not coming fast enough for them as Aura continues to shut them down. Arm. Double tap. Puts it all the way in. Well, a little bit of help from the post as well. Silly Geese Club with an early with a response here, but is it not early enough? Again, they need 2 more goals here. It's going to be a hard-fought battle to get themselves back in this game. Aha. Downfield. Off the post. Follow through from Arm. And he will get another one. And in the span of only a couple seconds, we went from a 3-goal deficit to just 1. Silly Geese Club here have a chance in Game 5. They've brought themselves back. They've dug themselves out of their grave. And it's really, a lot of it comes from Arm here. His shooting has been magnificent, but has it been enough? Or a backup field. Arm on the line, gets the save. Deluxe Drew to shoot. Delve reads it. Or a push up field trying to get that goal to solidify this game. Silly Geese Club trying to respond, trying to tie it up. Clear from Aha. Gag with the response, arm up quickly. Brings it, taps it down, looking maybe towards the corner, but Duckstrew's there. Early challenge, Silly Geese Club needs to find an outplay. They need to get control, and they need to find a shot in front. Arm. Can't do that, Duckstrew wins. As Aha will burst onto this one. Gotta watch out for those demos. Gag. Up pass. Jared Ace. 50-50. Silly Geese Club. Gotta throw everything at that orange net now. As Aura will get the winning goal here from Duckstrew. If you were in doubts of their chances, well, that has definitely secured it. In Game 5, Duckstrew puts this series to bed. Aura Esports will win it in 5. Silly Geese Club, again, after such a long run from them, being a team no one expected to make it and really challenge the teams above them. Well, they've come this way to Game 4, they forced Aura to Game 5, and they were very close to coming back. But ultimately, it was not for them. Aura will have a date in Round 5 and a chance to move on to that final bracket, to that final Grand Series Winter Invitational. A 3-2 win. Again, it took them all the way to Game 5, all the way to Champions Field, but they get the win in the end. We are going to get, I think, an interview here with Aura, because I remember them requesting me to have one, so we'll get an interview with them, and after that we'll go to potentially a quick break, and as that we'll have our next series on the line. It will be the Nobu Specials versus Strikers of Chaos, Scarlet, and that match could be really exciting. It's because it's going to be playoff chances for one team. For the other, they could play a spoiler. And again, we're trying to get the interview here with. It looks like by the looks of it, it will be Duckstrew to jump in with us here. As welcome, Duckstrew. Congratulations on your win. You had to take it to Game 5, but ultimately you guys come out as the victors. How do you feel?
We feel really good about that. We knew that, these later rounds in this stage 2 of the qualifier are going to, the games are going to be real close, series real close. So we were prepared for it heading in today, going to Game 5, but ultimately we're happy to move on to round 5 of the Swiss here.
Yeah, of course, coming into this series, Silly Geese Club, you knew they'd gone to Game 5 before. You knew that you had to go to Game 5. When you went to Champions Field, were you thinking, oh no, not again?
We have been losing a lot of 2-1 leads recently, to be completely honest. So we kind of saw this one coming a little bit. But we're a real mentally strong team. We know how to handle kind of the pressure and kind of momentum throughout the series. So, we kind of know that, Game 5 is, always an option in any of these series here. And, we're prepared to go to distance if needed.
Well, I mean, you went there, you got the win. Now going into round 5. I don't know if you know any of the teams in the high matches, but are there any matches you're looking there to see? Are there any teams that you might want to play against? I know that, again, that's a tough thing, but are there any teams that you want to call out in that high round that you want to play against?
No, yeah, I'll call someone out if you want me to call someone out on.
Yeah, again, are there any teams you want to call out? Are there any teams in that high round that you really want to play against? Is there like a grudge you have?
If Sloth ends up making it to, getting sent down to round 5, Sloth Mafia, we just played them in round 3 mid, and we went to Game 5 against them. So, getting a rematch against them, which I doubt would happen, probably.
I don't think you can, because I believe Swiss makes it that I believe that there's a rule in Swiss that you can't have rematches. But is there anyone other than Sloth Mafia that you want to play?
So, I guess the other one would be Ethos Esports Gray would be another one because we haven't played those guys since like IGL days, and that's a long time ago at this point. So, looking forward to definitely, potentially getting the chance to play an Ethos team. But, I don't know. That's a tough round because they play New England Kings in round 4 high. So, they might take that series and we might not get the opportunity. But, I really any of the teams that we haven't played yet that are, in that round 4 high match kind of, level that are going to come down here to round 5. I'm looking forward to playing any of them.
Yeah, I like that confidence. Is there, and again, congratulations on your win. Do you have any shout outs? Do you have anything? I know you might want to plug your Twitch in as well. This is the time to do that.
Sure thing. And yeah, you plugged my Twitch a good amount here, and I appreciate that. But once again, my name is Deluxe Drew. For anyone who's hanging out in Sporty's chat, I'm streaming every single day here for 2 years in a row. Right now, we are on day, what is it, 679 today out of 730 days. So if anyone wants to come through, drop a follow. I'm getting real close to 1,000 followers, right? We're just over 800 right now. So if anyone wants to come through and drop a follow, that would be very appreciated. You can always unfollow later if you want to. And if you want to keep up with our matches here, make sure you follow Sporty, of course, on Twitter, but you can follow myself at DeluxeDrewRL. My teammate Jared Ace, which is Jared Ace RL, and then my teammate Geg is TEHGEG on Twitter. So just shout out to the boys, and thanks again, Sporty, for having us on stream.
Yeah, again, congratulations. Congratulations on your win. Have an amazing evening. Go celebrate that win.
Thank you. You too. Good luck with your next match tonight too.
Oh, thank you very much. What a nice guy, Deluxe Drew. Aura wins the series out, and we're gonna go quickly to a break here. We'll be back soon, though. Thank you for the follow. Hands, baby. Oh, just put your stream. Well, that was a quick break. We're back now. And again, our next matchup, the Nobu Specials vs Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, coming up very soon. But for anyone who doesn't know, I'm Sporty FC. Nice for you guys to stick around on the Sporty stream. As, again, a big matchup coming up here. Two teams fighting for some placements into the playoffs here in the Skyward Series. Both of them part of the Challenger League, part of the Challenger division of that Skyward Series. Both of them here, they know what's at stake. Or at the very least, Nobu Specials definitely know what's at stake. They're the ones that are having to fight to make it into the playoffs. So take a look at our head-to-head here. Nobu Specials have a 5-2 record. If you're wondering where that is, placement right now, they're currently listed as number 11, and you need to be in the top 10 to make playoffs. So they have to. So a win here, not necessary, but a win will 100% put them into that grouping. It won't guarantee it for them, but against Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, who cannot get themselves into the playoffs, Scarlet here is going to try to play upset, just have a little fun with it. Maybe try to prevent Nobu Specials from getting the win. As I'll make sure to set up a prediction poll. Nobu Specials, led by Pazka, who's been on that team for what feels like forever. He has been on that team for a long time. I can't remember a time when he wasn't on the Nobu Specials team. And in a way, technically it's actually an organization as well. But he's been here multiple times, so it's always fun to have Pazka. He's an amazing, amazing personality. But against Mayhem, who's been on the stream multiple times as well, especially as of recently. See how these two teams match up. We'll see who can win the series in the end. Who has the better competitive play. Both teams have been given info, so expect that to maybe help them out here. As again, that match will come up in just a few minutes from now. Everyone wondering where Strikers of Chaos Scarlet is? They're currently ranked at number 16th on the board. Again, they're too far out of the way of the top 10 to make it into the playoffs. But again, they can play upset here to Nobu Specials. They can prevent them from making it into the playoffs. If Nobu Specials lose, their chances of making it into the playoffs are extremely slim. They have to lose really well, which means like basically going to Game 5. Basically, they really can't afford to lose. They really need to win this if they want to have incredibly good chances of making it in. We'll see if they can do that in this upcoming series. As I see a lot of points being put on here. Oh, of course it's Crouton here. Hello, Crouton. How you doing, man? I see you put on 2,500 points for flying normal there. I see you. Still supporting your old teammates. That's nice. Again, we're just waiting on both these teams to get in. My points are on NBS for sure. I mean, to be fair, they do have the better record. They do have a much better record than Strikers of Chaos Scarlet do. But records don't really matter all that much. I mean, they do matter, obviously, especially at this point in the season. You start to see which teams are better than the others overall, but when it comes to one-to-one matchups like this, anything can happen. We'll see if the Nobu Specials can have it to take out Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, or Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, again, play upset here. And knock out the Nobu Specials from really any sort of playoff contention. Because right now for Nobu Specials, a win here, not necessary, but, like, you might as well say it's necessary. If they lose, their chances of making the playoffs, they rely a lot on everybody else losing around them, which is just not likely. As, again, they'll be looking to get a big win here. Got to secure those playoffs. Again, we're just waiting to see. I gave the info to both teams. They should be able to join at any moment here. Of course, we still have a good amount of time before that match starts, but I'll have it again. Make sure to put your points in on who you think will win the series overall. Not voting is missing out on the action. as we wait. Scarlet. Again, they've been on the stream multiple times. Not so much for Skyward series. In fact, they've only been on, I think, the stream once before for Skyward series. They were on most recently, though, in a shell match when they played. If I can take a look back, when they played against Benevolent Team Kronos, a team that currently plays in the Blackline Championship Series. Scarlet won that series in a sweep. But now, there's a lot more pressure on them here. As Rebel coming in with a sub, a tier 1 sub. They've subbed for 5 months now. My goodness, Rebel. That is some big support. What do you mean by get him? What do you mean by get him, Sporty? I'm not playing, you are. Again, now time ticking down. We'll see if these teams do join any moment here. But again, thank you so much for the support, Rebel. Means a lot for throwing in that 5-month subscription. And you know what? I just got reference as well. And the parent organization of Strikes Against Scarlet, the Knights of Chaos, are also hosting a fun little watch party as well. So yeah, if I'd like to add a little more pressure to Mayhem and the team and his team, it will be interesting. But looks like the roster might be Mayhem, Flips, Litterson, and Meatman. Since I can see both of their other players in that watch party. I'm in that server, so I can see who's watching. That sounds so creepy when I say it like that. You guys know what I mean. Oh, team, still waiting on them to join. As I hope I gave them the right info here. I mean, I hope I gave them the right info. I have the lobby set up for them. We'll see soon enough. Again, no one's joined, so I'll just see if they actually can join in the first place. I may have sent the wrong info. This will be another best of 5 series. Gotta win 3 games, and this series, just like the last one we just saw between Aura Esports and Silly Geese Club, could go to Game 5. Would not be against seeing that. Would probably actually enjoy it. I just spat on my mic. I'm so sorry there, Mike. We're just gonna wait for these guys to join. As there's Posca, you know he always jumps on stream. Hello, Posca. It's the Pozia How you doing? That sounds so dumb. Anyways, how you doing, man? Let me know when you've joined the lobby. Again, this is the last series of the night, so don't mind being a little bit late. But we'll see how quickly we can get it going. As again, this will be the last match of the season for Strikes to Chaos Scarlet. Do they make the most of it? As it currently pings me about 1,000,000 times so far about the about that watch party. Gotta love the support that they have for each other right now. Again, no one else has joined so far. Again, if Pasca, if you're here, let me know whenever you join the lobby. Just because I hope I haven't given like the wrong info. Because right now we are falling a bit late here. But again, this is the last series of the night. Nothing much really happening. Again, I'll take this time to recap about our last series. Aura, Silly Geese Club went to Game 5. Silly Geese Club, definitely an underdog in that series, and ultimately they couldn't get the win, but the fact that they kept it that close really did surprise me. On this one, oh, there they are. Now they're joining. There they are. Cool, my lobby info does work after all. As there's Dubsy, it's Puska, and Flying Narwhal. Just waiting on the representatives now from Strikes Chaos Scarlet to join, and we'll be getting ourselves underway here for Game 1 of this series. as the Nobu Specials will be going on to the blue side. As hello, Bloodwolf, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a good day. You joined just in time to watch the start of this series. It's the Nobu Specials. It's the Strikers of Chaos Scarlet team. And it is a best of 5 here. It's the last week of the Skyward series. You want to go out with a bang? Well, this is a series to do it. Both teams ready. And here we go. And there's even a little bit of playoff contention on the line, as for the Nobu Specials, a win here gives them a much better chance at going into that. They're currently outside that top 10, sitting at number 11 on the leaderboard. They're going to really need a win in this series, and a good start from Flying Narwhal. Already off to a flying starts here with the Nobu Specials. So he'll put that one in off of Puska's pass. Puska, known to be a bit of a defensive player, so you won't really see him getting a lot of goals in these kind of series, but a lot of assists? That seems a little more like himself. Now Dubsy hits upfield. Shot just a little wide. Mayhem looking for a clear, but intercepted away by the Nobu Specials. Flips Litterson trying to hold control, but his flick goes nowhere. Puska to shoot. Saved away by Meatman. He'll follow up this touch as well. Scarlet on a push to offense. Dubsy hits. Fake as well. Mayhem coming on through a bump. A shot, no. Puska defends it. Flying Narwhal with the clear. One bouncing around Flying Narwhal with a pinch play across Dubsy hits. He'll look back for Puska. Puska keeping control here. And now it's basically a 3-on-1. Dubsy hits, removes Meatman. He went after a flip as well, but couldn't get that shot. Flying Narwhal now with the solo play. A flip resets, but doesn't get it. Meatman with a touch. He'll try to tap it away for the clear. Nobu Specials right now doing a good job at not letting this ball leave their sights and leave the front bumper of their car. Don't put in a lot of clears, and they're a team that generally will go for 50-50s almost every single time. Right now, they're not under enough pressure to really put in those clears. But here's some pressure. Mayhem fake on Puska. Flying Narwhal jumps in to stop him from getting a shot. As Scarlet now on offense. Meatman to the back wall. Follow through from Mayhem. Will bounce in front. Flying Narwhal's there to read it. But Meatman, open net. That will get not past them all. Dubsy hits. They're in time. The Guardian Angel right now for the Nobu Specials, as they still hold this 1-goal lead. But Strikers of Chaos Scarlet looking threatening. Meatman towards the net. Triple commit. Triple the chances of saving it. Nobu Specials. Awkward play. Dubsy hits up with it. And Flips Litterson will score from that angle. Welcome to Algebra class. Pull out your protractors, because we gotta calculate the angle on that shot. How in the world did Flips Litterson get that? I will never know. I can't believe he scored that. That is impressive from Flips Litterson. An angle like that, so acute, so small, and yet he still is able to find a way to fit the ball into it. Puska moving upfield. Gas Scarlet now with a goal. Trying to continue to push, and as the season's gone on, this Scarlet team has looked more and more threatening towards that top group. And they're not too far out of that contention for the playoffs. They can't make it in, but with how well they've been playing so far this season, they've had a very respectable result for themselves. Mayhem with a solo play. Pinched back by the Nobu Specials. Meatman reads it. Now Dubsy hits towards net. Flips Litterson to save it away. Puska, light touch, but Mayhem is there. And Strikes the Chaos Scarlet. Yet maybe a go-ahead goal here, but a bump will leave a one-on-one opportunity. Flying Narwhal in front. Flips Litterson gets the save. Nobu Specials have to reset here. Puska. Not known for his mechanics, but kind of solo play on his own. A bit threatening, although it ended up just being saved away by Scarlet pretty easily. Puska now bombs this one upfield. Second touch for him. Doesn't read it. Mayhem can't get the touch himself. Mayhem missing this one. Have to rely on some help here. Dubsy hits. A touch out, past the Puska, potentially. Shot. Mayhem cuts it down. Now looking upfield, trying to catch Flying Narwhal off guard. Was Mayhem. XK Scarlet. Utilizing a bit of speed there. Trying to catch him off, but they couldn't do so. You know, that play was still very well covered up. Meatman wins the challenge. Puska back, but he can't read the touch here. Flying Narwhal clears it upfield. Potential for second touch, and Flipsliderson knows that. He takes it to his back corner. And Flying Narwhal, that's why you continue to challenge us first, man. That's why you always push up aggressively. He can sense the fear right now in Jax Chaos Scarlet. He knows that they can't just shoot it into him. Also, it'd be a dunk. Flipsliderson misses this. Nobu specials now upfield. Mayhem doesn't beat Puska to the ball. Flying Narwhal jumping. Flipsliderson awkward. Dubsy hits the shoot. Off the post, follow up, saved by Meatman. As Flipsliderson clears this one, but only towards Puska. Jax Chaos Scarlet now. Boost must be a bit of an issue for them here. They can't be running on much left, but they are able to make chances. Dubsy hits off the back wall. Meatman waiting back, letting Mayhem do his job. This ball will touch when we go to game 1 overtime. Now we'll see how a team as defensive as the Nobu specials are able to take this. Jax Chaos Scarlet right now also having to play a lot of defense of their own. Which team will either make that first mistake or make that brilliant passing play, make that brilliant solo play, and score that necessary goal here to win it. Puska waits underneath the ball, beats Mayhem, but it's going backwards. Dubsy hits. One touch upfield. Read by Meatman. Meatman runs out of boost. Mayhem still challenging, playing aggressive. Mayhem has a tendency to do that, sometimes a little too much, but when it works, it adds on a whole new set of teeth here for this Scarlet offense. This one bounce around. Puska bring up the corner. No shot there as Mayhem will return fire. And for a reset, flip reset. No, Flipsliderson misses. And Mayhem cuts off Meatman there. Meatman has to go over Dubsy hits and 50-50 with Puska, but it's only going back towards the orange net. Right now this game seems to have slowed down both teams, not wanting to take those kind of risks. You play it safe, you play it casual, and at some point something will break through. But I think really for these teams, they need to start taking risks. This is the time to do it. Early in the series, it's game 1, you can really add on a lot of possession, add on a lot of scariness. Taking risks will do that, showing you're not afraid of the time. You're not afraid of this clock. Right now for both teams, they're playing extremely defensively. Mayhem. Maybe a pass upfield, but Flipsliderson has to wait for Puska's touch. Puska leaves it for Dubsy hits. No shot there. Flipsliderson doesn't control this one. Narwhal off the back wall. Mayhem to clear. It's a 50 on Puska, and Meatman reads it. Upfield. Dubsy hits, clears. Flipsliderson. Not the touch you wanted, but at least it's something. And Jax Chaos Scarlet. Well, something was enough for them to stay on offense. Meatman off the back wall. Follow through from Flipsliderson, and here comes the winning goal. Jax Chaos Scarlet. It took a bit of a risk. It took a bit of a push-up play here from Flipsliderson. Not to be afraid of the time. Not to be afraid of that overcommit potential. And again, that team to take that risk. A lot of times it will work for them. Strikes to Chaos Scarlet. Now with a game lead in the series. As we're going to move on to game 2. We now, again, move to game 2 here. Strikes to Chaos Scarlet. And the Nobu special was kind of even in that game. That was a pretty long overtime for them both, as they both bunkered down on defense. Scarlet, though, a little more aggressive generally, especially when it comes to Mayhem. And I think he's going to be the main difference maker for them if their offense succeeds or not. Scarlet, one game closer to winning this series. Will they make it happen? Off the kickoff, a touch here from Flipsliderson. Will be rolling down for Mayhem, and Mayhem playing in a gizmo. Not a gizmo, sorry, a scarab. I question that. I question that from Mayhem. Was he not happy with the car he had last game? I've never seen someone playing a Scarab in a while. My goodness. We'll say it is a nice looking Scarab. But... I can't take him seriously with that car. Meatman. 50, double tap in front. Here comes man with the 50-50. My question is going to be, can the Scarab get a goal? We'll see how that works. Flip Slitterson, maybe a pack past the Meatman. But only the Flying Narwhal. Mayhem jumps in to get the dunk, and that's the aggression that Scarlet need here. They need Mayhem to not be afraid to push upfield, because he is the player that's so good at it. As Dubsy Hits also playing in a Scarab. Did these teams come to an agreement to both play with Scarabs? I just noticed that. We'll see which of these Scarab cars maybe gets a goal first, if any of them do. As Flying Narwhal gets the goal. Dubsy Hits, though, instrumental. The Scarab gets a bump play on Mayhem. On his Scarab on... No, he gets it on Meatman, actually. Not Mayhem. Still, Scarab action here. I find it pretty funny from these teams. They must have come to some sort of an agreement for this. I appreciate that. Mayhem. Brings it back. Towards the corner. No touch outfield. As now he's resting on his head. Will take him a little while to recover, as that'll be enough time for no boost specials upfield. Flying Narwhal in front. No shot there. Meatman left with a lot of open space. Dribble. Click. Posca jumps for it, but Flying Narwhal will ultimately get the touch. No boost specials once again pushing upfield. Awkward. Dubsy Hit's gonna go for the shot. It's actually gonna go to a Flying Narwhal! Off the post! Close from no boost specials, but ultimately not enough. Meatman now on the dribble. Dubsy Hits gets the save. So far in the Battle of the Scarabs, Dubsy Hits is winning right now. A bump play that could be counted as an assist and a save on the defensive side. He's winning it right now, and that shot from Flying Narwhal almost gets a chance. Meatman with a clear. Dubsy Hits, last one back. Under Flip Slitterson, Flying Narwhal coming on through. This one will bounce its way towards that orange corner, but Mayhem clears it. Demo's Puska in the way there. Now, infield chance, but Dubsy Hits cuts it off. Another great defensive stop from Dubsy Hits. Maybe the Scarab's got new powers, I don't know. Flying Narwhal will score, and guess what? It's Dubsy Hits with the assist. My goodness, I can never stop talking about this player. He is involved everywhere the ball goes. Dubsy Hits. And a demo as well. This guy playing like the series, like he means it here. This series has a lot on it, and Dubsy Hits seems to know that here as he's playing his life. Speaking of Dubsy Hits, throwing this one downfield. Beats the challenge in front, but Meatman to clear. Flips Slitterson to redirect this one in the favor of the Strikers of Chaos Scarlet team. A miss from Mayhem. In comes Flip Slitterson. Flip Slitterson with the dribble. Meatman trying to challenge. Mayhem now with the Scarab up against Puska. But Puska, he is a tough defensive wall to break. Many players respect him for that, and he is one of the major reasons that defense from Nobi Specials can hold a 2-goal lead very well. He's now Flip Slitterson upfield. Mayhem looking for a drop down. It won't be there. Follow-up shot will not contest anyone on that blue side. Puska infield looking for Dub C. Dub C with the shot. Dub C saved by Flip Slitterson. Right now for the Nobu Specials. They're showing just great control in this game. They're not allowing those same chances from Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. They're winning more 50-50s. They're playing a lot more aggressively in 50-50s. And especially with the play from Dubsy Hits. Not just because Dubsy Hits is playing in a Scarab, but also because he is getting a lot of these crucial plays. The ones that you don't talk about. The ones that haven't even been listed on that scoreboard. Crucial defensive plays. Crucial defensive 50-50s. Crucial offensive passes. And challenges and demos. You will never notice them on a scoreboard, but they're ultimately incredibly important. Flying Narwhal, though, is the MVP in this game right now. With 2 goals. The only 2 goals that have been scored. Dubsy Hits. Looking to make it free. Second touch, not there. Meatman gets the save. Incoming is Puska. And that ball will go nowhere. Flying Narwhal. Out towards the side. Read by the Strikers of Chaos Scarlet team. But again, it's Nobu special offense as they continue to press this orange half into submission. Mayhem will leave it for Flips Litterson. Flips Litterson trying to find anything here against Posca, but Posca breaks through. Scarlet now will lose a game in this series. We've seen these teams trade games. Game 3 will be incredibly important for the entirety of the series. This ball will hit the ground. Nobu Specials have one game back in this series. They're keeping it close here with Strikes Chaos Scarlet. In this game, a little more like it from them. As now game 3 ahead of us. We'll see who takes match point there. In the last series we had the exact same thing happen here where teams are trading games. Team that took game 3 then had to win it in game 5, so there's the importance in that. Nobu Specials now with a game in their favor, as they're looking to win the series, put themselves in that top 10. They won't be able to secure it with a series win here, but they will they'll give themselves a chance. And you know, that's the best that they can do here. Ken Strikes Chaos Scarlet. Generally, if they can win a series, there's going to be some teams above them that might actually lose. So yeah, they really are contesting all those teams above them. But if they lose here, those chances might just be over for them. They'd have to rely on a lot more teams losing for it to happen. As now game 3 underway. Nobu Specials. Playing a little more like we expect from the Nobu Specials last game. Strikes Chaos Scarlet have to contend with this more consistent play. As Nobu Specials have rock-solid defense, but they also have good offense to boot, although their goals coming from Posca definitely surprised me a little bit. This team is not known for having Posca being the one to score. That isn't, but they invite that kind of offense. Posca, if you can get goals with this team, that is a good sign for them. A player who is known to be so defensive, playing up a little more aggressively, can help them. Flying Narwhal now with an air dribble. Doesn't beat Mayhem on it. Posca to shoot. Stopped. Up for it is Dubsy. He'll win the challenge. He'll even get the double tap here. Infield pass. Mayhem reads it. Flying Narwhal. Tips it up high. Posca towards the blue net. One more touch. He gets it. And another goal for Posca. That is his third unanswered right now in this series by anybody else. As Posca, 2 touches and it's in. Nobu Specials take a lead. We'll see if they can add more in this series. Strikes Chaos Scarlet currently experiencing a bit of a goal drought. They were shut out in the last game, and in this game, you know, they're already not off to the offense that they wanted. Although now a shot from Meatman, that one's off target. Probably from Flip Citizen will not come. Flying Narwhal doesn't get the boost. He gets bumped as well by Mayhem. And Meatman will win the challenge. Dubsy Hits coming on, trying to help his team to get some offense. Blue team up. Posca looking for the redirect. And the fact that he finds that forces Strikes Chaos Scarlet to sit back. Forces them to have to wait for that shot, and they also have to kind of guess what's going to happen. I mean, they guessed correctly. There was enough players back that they could have gone for both plays and defended them both, but imagine in a play like that where there's less defenders, it starts to get more and more nerve-wracking. Mayhem. Upfield, no second touch available. Meatman. That one will be cleared away by Flying Narwhal. As Nobu Specials continue to hold on defense, continue to try to provide themselves offensive chances. They don't always push up aggressively. They don't always have these long offensive holds, but their defense of theirs can help them out with that. As now Dubsy Hits up. No more boost. Mayhem will get the save. It's a bit light though. And that will allow Flying Narwhal to challenge. Now Posca to challenge. This one towards the net. Mayhem saves it. Now Mayhem brings it downfield. A dribble. Dubsy Hits, gets juked. But Flying Narwhal goes all in on that challenge. And Nobu Specials once again trying to hold close. But Chaos Scarlet now win this little scrimmage in the midfield. Still though, no goals for them this game, as they're continuing to find difficulties getting chances. Dubsy hits the save. Flips Litterson in front for Meatman. But Paska's waiting. Any play that the Scarlet team has, it's always a response here from the Nobu specials. Flips Litterson. Asks a couple players. Paska reads it. 50-50 on Meatman. Mayhem up. We'll go mid, and a chance there for Flips Litterson. He had a lot of boost. He was coming in fast. Still, though, the Nobu specials continue to hold strong and continue to play great defense. Even with the Scarlet team stopping them off. Okay, Meatman. Well, that's an unorthodox play to keep your team on offense, but Scarlet invite that kind of play. Still, though, they're down in this game. As the Nobu specials continue to hold on to this 1-goal lead. Paska. 50-50s on Mayhem. Shot from Meatman. Not on target. He's looking to follow this one off the back wall, but Flying Narwhal is waiting. And again, the Nobu specials. This is what they're known for. They can score a goal, and then they can bunker down, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's Chaos Scarlet getting a bit frustrated here as they just can't get a goal for the life of them. Litterson with 2 touches. Mayhem in, but Paska stops him on the line. Paska dribbles past Meatman. Litterson with the pinch. Meatman looking to bump out these last defenders, but when one player is bumped out, another one just fills in the place. Mayhem. Towards the net. Paska saves it away. Flips Litterson. Towards the blue side. Stops by Flying Narwhal. Meatman. Shot. And Dubsy hits. Can't read it. Final seconds for the Chaos Scarlet. And they tie it up here in Game 3. They too are fighting to get this match point. They only need one more goal now. They can breathe a little bit easier. They've been fighting all game long for that goal. Finally, it falls for them. Took them almost the entirety of this game to do it. Nobu specials now. Push up off the kickoff. Paska. Infield, but Mayhem's waiting for it. And Chaos Scarlet now. Gonna look for passes outfield. But Meatman doesn't read it. Flips Litterson. Will not beat Flying Narwhal with this challenge. The ball gonna go towards the corner, but Dubsy hits. Can't keep it up. And Game 3, just like Game 1 before it, goes to an overtime. Last time we went to an overtime, it took about 2 minutes for Chaos Scarlet to win it. How long will this overtime last, and will Chaos Scarlet be able to repeat? Dubsy hits. He has decided to not play the Scarab anymore. Double tap potential. Flying Narwhal doesn't put it on target. Had he put it on, it might have actually become a goal. It probably would have become a goal. Meatman upfield. Gets past Dubsy, hits Paska. Facing backwards to the play. Bumped by Mayhem. Mayhem gonna stick around there the midfield. Challenge from Flips Litterson. Allows Mayhem to come on through and win it. Meatman. No shot there. As Flips Litterson infield. Mayhem doesn't like this play. I think it will help him out though. But he's bumped. Paska. The no boost specials have offense now. Flips Litterson with no boost. Looks for Meatman. Meatman on himself. Past Dubsy. Hits past them all. And another overtime results in another game win for the Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. They now lead the series 2-1. They're on match point. What a series. Again, so similar to what we saw just before this one in the Blackline Championship Series. Teams are trading matches. There's not a lot separating them. As we go to Game 5. Strikers of Chaos Scarlet now. All you need is one more game. Going to be a little bit difficult for them, but if there's any team to do it, it's definitely them. Nobu specials, a far cry from what they had going for them in Game 2. Their defense was so strong, but it ultimately crumbled in those final seconds. And really, they played too much defense, honestly. They played so well, but you can't be playing that much defense for almost the entirety of the game and expect no goals to go past you. They need to play a little bit further up. They need to not just get one goal and sit back. They need to get 2 or 3 goals, and then they can start thinking about playing defensively. Playstyle of this game just wasn't the right playstyle for them to use. Chaos Scarlet, the only thing I could say that they could add maybe are more demos from Mayhem. Other than that, I mean, it's a game win. They're doing what they need to do. They're doing it well. Now in Game 4, they can win the series here. And if they do win, we'll have an interview with the Chaos Scarlet team afterwards, but that's only if. They might be looking forward to that interview. You know, again, the last week of the season, you want to go off well? Why not beat a team? Why not send a team away from playoff contention? Mayhem. With the dribble. Goes not through Posca. Posca challenges low and guesses correctly. Flips Litterson now. Infield for Mayhem. Meatman shot saved by Dubs. He hits. Flips Litterson. Off the back wall. No second touch avoided. Pinch play. Mayhem. Up quickly. Dubs was up there too. As now strikes Chaos Scarlet breakouts. But there's only Meatman upfield. Flying Narwhal has ball possession. Mayhem calls Meatman off. He's going to go for the challenge himself. And no, I did not say Meatham, Jen. Meatman. Maybe I did, I just didn't notice it. I did? I must not have noticed it. Well, anyways, Meatham upfield. Meatham going for the shot. Meatham will score. Good goal there from Meatman. Having a little fun with his name now. As Chaos Scarlet with a lead here in Game 4. A great start for them. Last game, they were down for most of it. This game, a little bit better for them. A 1-goal lead to start it off, and now it's up to the Nobu Specials if they can answer back. Not easy for this Nobu Specials team to do that. Again, being defensive as they are, they're good at getting a lead and then holding that lead. Not so much when they're losing the lead. Upsy hits. Touch from Mayhem. Flips Litterson up for it. Long shot downfield, but Posca comes up there in time. Meatman. Good dribble. Maybe even a flick as well. Over Dubsy hits, but it's not on target. Still, though, Chaos Scarlet trying to scare this Nobu Specials team on offense, but give the ball away. Mayhem. Going to delay the inevitable here from the Nobu Specials as Posca leaves it down for himself. Trying to get a dunk on one player, but couldn't do so. Dubsy hits. Back to Flying Narwhal, but Narwhal misses! Posca's all the way back! It's Mayhem on Posca! He shoots! Saved by Posca! Mayhem! Multiple times there, you see a player go for a dribble, but he wanted to go for a surprise shot. Blame him, Posca. But Posca did see it coming. He did get up in time for the save, and still this game deciding by a single goal. And this scoreline continues. The Strikers of Chaos Scarlet team will have a win, but they don't get the save there. Flying Narwhal. So creative of him. He doesn't get that second touch that he necessarily wanted. It's too weak, and so he has to think a bit creatively, and he decides, well, if he can't go for the ball, he'll go for the player instead. Meatman removed from the play with a bump. Miss from Dubsy hits. Meatman upfield. Flying Narwhal to answer back. Flips Litterson. Gonna cap it down. Cross to Mayhem. Mayhem to shoot. This one will bounce up high. Flips Litterson. Doesn't read it. Meatman off the back wall. Meatman looking for a follow-up touch. Can't get it. Now the Nobu Specials have tied it up. This game already was set to basically a 0-0 kind of format. Mayhem with control. Pass to Mayhem. One-on-one with Posca. He's gone here before. He will get demo on Posca. Flips Litterson. Off the ceiling. In front, Flying Narwhal misses. That one's still saved away. And now it's a race the other way. Meatman will win it and pass it back to his captain, Mayhem. Looks to dribble it out. Dubsy hits there. Demoed by Mayhem. Mayhem looking for Flying Narwhal to remove. Meatman on the nets, and that one was left wide open. And it's not because the Nobu Specials wanted it to be. It was because Mayhem forced their hand. Mayhem removing Flying Narwhal from defending the net. And it's just offense here to get another goal. The Nobu Specials once again down in the game. Puska brings it to the corner. Can't get the touch in field. Now he does. Flips Litterson will 50-50 it. And Strikers of Chaos Scarlet now. Push off. Flips Litterson. Second touch. Dubsy hits. Waits for it. He's going to put this one. It doesn't go towards the net, but it is going to be a little bit threatening here for Mayhem. He avoids Dubsy hits his challenge. Now becoming the biggest factor in this game. Nobu Specials, they need a goal, and that time's continuing to tick down. The seconds going through. Strikers of Chaos Scarlet with a lead. They could win the series here. The playoffs on the line for the Nobu Specials. They need to score this one in front. Meatman is up to save. This one, Narwhal, off the back. Dubsy hits the read. Meatman out to flip Slitterson, but he misses this. We're starting to see some rush here from the Nobu Specials. Some urgency. They know the goal is important here for them. Final seconds, but Mayhem will beat out the last defender. And it comes down to his aggression. So many teams here sit back. They don't go up for this. They want to cower in their nets, but Mayhem thinks otherwise. The Nobu Specials now put between a rock and a hard place now in Game 4. It comes down to the kickoffs. Mayhem. Dribble out. 50-50 back. Shot from Meatman. Dubsy hits, can't read it. And now, Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, they will win the series 3-1. They've been slowly amping it up every single week, and now, well, this is a massive victory for them at the end of the season. The Nobu Specials. Their playoff hopes and dreams, well, now they're out of their control. And that loss to Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, they might remember that loss as being what determined them not making it to the playoffs. But again, there's still chances for them. They just need a lot of teams that have ahead of them to lose. For Strikers of Chaos Scarlet, we'll focus on them for right now. Big win against a team that was rated better than them. An upset. It's not unusual for them. They're happy with it. They're happy with that result. He's now looking for that interview. We'll see what they have to say. Hello there. 1 second. Hey, how are you guys doing? Again, congratulations on your win, Strikers of Chaos Scarlet. A big victory for you all. Man, how does it feel, Mayhem, to come up against Puska and take him down?
For the second time, actually. It's good. It's good. Great guy, Pashka. That he is, yeah. Yep. He's yeah, it was a pretty challenging series. I feel like it was quite pestering with all the bumps and stuff. But having a very bump heavy play style myself, we adapted to it pretty easily and kind of started to anticipate and expect a lot of the things that they were going to do. So we just exploited it with our own demos. Hello?
He's silent. He has to be silent because somebody you're doing. Can they be unsilent?
Oh.
Jin, why?
Alright, that's about a minute there. Give or take probably like 10 seconds. But anyways, there you go, Jen. How dare you? Anyways, again, a big win for you all. Meatman coming in. If I'm not wrong, you're not on the original roster. Oh, Jen's trying it again, but he forgot that you can only do one per stream, per person. Haha, Jen. I made that rule specifically for you. Meatman, again, coming in. I don't believe you're on the original roster here. Subbing in mid-season. You made a huge impact. What does it mean to kind of come into a team mid-series and... Sorry, come into a team mid-season and get a massive victory like this? Multiple massive victories, because this team has seen a massive resurgence at the end of their season.
Feel good. I will say we did start off kind of sloppy, just because of the fact we haven't all played with each other in threes. Particularly me and Austin. Me and Mayhem have played plenty of times before, so me and him were comfortable with each other's play style. But just getting the three of us on our rotations and whatnot, it took a little time. Feels pretty good though.
Now, Bloodwolf has silenced me. Do you think I should continue with it?
Nope. He didn't get an
Definitely
interview, so he's
Bloodwolf.
trying to. He didn't get an interview, so he's trying to silence you now.
He didn't get one last time. That's mean. But anyways, again, I believe with that win, you guys, you continue to contend. I believe you actually do technically have a chance of making playoffs, but let's not really focus about that right now. Let's focus about again the season overall. Flips Larson, I mean, you've been on this team for the entirety of it. If you could describe the season in a few words, what would you describe it with?
Wow.
No. Say one sentence only. I want to hear one sentence. Describe the season.
It's been a wild ride. Started off, we expected to be in the lower division, and we found out before the series started that was going to be canceled, and anybody that wanted to take a play up, so we decided to. And then we picked up Mayhem we picked up Mayhem first, and that made a big difference to start with. And then we had a rough patch in the middle, had some internal things. And we picked Meet Up, and it's been a steady climb since.
Yeah, of course. Now, going on to next season, what are your plans next season, Mayhem? I mean, I expect that you guys are going to be here again. What do you think is going to be kind of the goal of this team and the organization as a whole?
We're actually going to be dipping our toe into a lot of categories of circuits that are around the Rocket League scene, like the Premier League and the Bucket League and the Black Line and we're really trying to build our brand for Night's Chaos. So I think that'll be the best way to do it with our teams. And we actually have open enrollment coming around right now, so that way we can have a few great teams to go in. We have a great coaching staff waiting to help fulfill that role and help us achieve our internal goals.
Yeah, and I also just saw a raid from Deluxe Drew. Thank you so much for the raid of 3. It means a lot. As again, we're just closing up the stream here. Matt, I know you're here. Hello, Matt. Yes, Maximus. I know you've been a fan of this team for a while. You were here last interview, and I don't remember exactly what I asked you, but I think I asked you what it was like watching this team. Well, has that changed since last week?
A little. Like, we did some coaching sessions, and they were learning like transition and what they should try out and stuff. So it worked in action 3-1, and they're just the better team of today, and hopefully they get better from doing what I helped them coaching.
I think that's pretty simple as well. Again, congratulations on your win overall, you guys. Tonight, that was a big victory and a bit of a surprise as well for a lot of people. But again, have an amazing evening. You guys enjoy yourselves.
Thank you. You have a great one, man.
Have a
Thanks
good
for
one,
knowing.
40.
Massive win there for Strikes of Chaos Scarlet of the Knights of Chaos organization. But that'll end the stream here. Thank you all so much for joining along. But again, that will be it. Tomorrow, I will probably be able to play. Where's the shoutouts? Oh, you guys want to do shoutouts? Here. Here, if you want to add me back, that's fine. All right.
Forgot the shoutouts.
Matt wants to do shoutouts. Where's Matt?
That's what I was saying. You forgot to shout out.
Here, you know what? You guys do it for him. Here.
Oh, just hold on.
He's so far down, I can hardly drag him.
It's all right.
Oh, he
Do
just
you-
got all the VZ.
Do any of you
Oh,
guys have
he's back in
shoutouts
there.
right now while we again get Matt in here?
Yeah, I want to shout out Lexi.
Finally, somebody does it.
Dang, jeez. Ooh. Yeah. Do any of the players have shoutouts for throughout the season? Obviously, your season is probably coming to an end here, but man, it was a fun ride, wasn't it?
Yeah. I want to shout out to the other team because, we couldn't have did it without them.
And Matt, now that you're here, do you want to shoutouts? Do you have a list of people that you want to mention?
Well, I want to mention everybody here and you and the other team for showing up, playing the game. Us. Shout out to my lady and the whole org, basically. So started it.
I feel like soon enough Matt is gonna be like shoutouts to the world here.
Basically, shout out to
Everybody is cool.
everybody's awesome.
Well, again, congratulations on the win tonight. Now now that ends the interview, right? You guys are happy now?
Shout out Taylor
Meat Man
Swift.
is
Shout out to Maddie.
There we
Oh,
go.
yeah, shout out Maddie. It's her birthday.
Yep.
Birthday.
Sure.
Happy birthday, Maddie.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Shout out to shout outs.
Now I think you guys are getting maybe a bit off the rails here, but gotta love the fun you all have. Again, have
Oh, we
a
do.
great night.
That's what winners do, man.
There we go. Now that will end it. Now we'll get the raid going. Goodness, I can't believe I forgot about that. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't usually do that. Anyways, again, raid going, guys. Have a great night. Please enjoy yourselves.